Hey guys, it's your girl Day again. I know I said it was gonna be mostly a talk show, but lately I've been really getting more and more into my spiritual awakening, however you say it. But the fact that I've been getting into it, I just want to share with you, how I feel, what I've been feeling. Why not? I don't have a lot of viewers right now. I'm hoping to build that. If you can like and subscribe, share this video with your friends, family, everybody you love, friends, all those things. I just really wanted to come on here and talk about the whole DMX sacrifice situation, allegedly, of course. His death was just so sudden, first of all, R.I.P. And my condolences goes out to, him, his family, everyone he loved, people who loved him, you know what I mean? But it just always seemed as if every year they try to take away someone who has a huge, huge impact on the world to get us all to go into this mode of being scared, looking for answers, and just completely being distracted and now focused on that, if you get what I'm saying. There's so much going on in the world right now, and yet on the blogs and the media, they want to push this whole DMX situation out. You get what I'm saying? For instance, things that are going on, a volcano just happened in a country. People are starving because of this coronavirus. As businesses are closing. They're trying to open stuff back up, but they're also trying to act like some places you're going to need to be vaccinated to enter, like basketball games and concerts and things of that sort. You're going to need a vaccination. And it's just all horrible because at the end of the day, nobody really knows what's in the vaccination. You get what I'm saying? And from the research I did on vaccination.org, it said it usually takes 5 to 10 years to, you get what I'm saying, produce and give out a damn vaccination. So why is it that all of a sudden they find a vaccination and boom, everybody should just let them put it in their body? You get what I'm saying? It's not fair. You know, I don't vaccinate my kids. I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that never vaccinated their kids as well and wouldn't like for a person to just be like, oh, give your kid a vaccination in order for them to get a job, go to school, all of those things. How do we have to now basically go against our beliefs in order to get what we need in the world, if that makes sense? They have already took most of our rights, like wearing a mask, for instance. We're required to wear a mask, but it's not a law to wear a mask. You get what I'm saying? They're just trying to take away all of our rights slowly but surely. And we have to fight back as people. We see this stuff going on. We can't allow them to keep coming out the blue with these distractions of these celebrities. Most of you guys, not you guys, if you are woke and you know what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about guys who idolize these celebrities, can't live without these people, purchase all of their music, follow them, you know what I mean? Those type of people that idolize celebrities. But you shouldn't idolize nobody but yourself and God, period. I don't care if you do or don't believe in God. You know there's a higher entity, a higher spirit, and he runs everything. And that's the only person you should idolize. You should not idolize these celebrities who aren't going to give you a dime. If you need your rent paid, they wouldn't look out for you. They don't even know you and wouldn't care to know you because they're puppets for the industry. So if the industry say do this, they're going to do that. Know that. But back to DMX. R.I.P DMX. They want to say it was a crack overdose when I've never heard of anyone overdosing on crack. Not saying it can't happen, but I've never heard of it. I feel like when they first announced it, he was dead already. You know what I mean? I don't believe the whole life support situation, brain dead situation. I don't believe it. Because at the end of the day, so sudden, boom, on the 9th, he's dead. And notice those dates. Everything is ritualistic. They always have these set dates for people to pass on and all of those things. And we as people have to look out for all of those signs and things like that, because one thing's for sure, two things for certain, they killed DMX. Just like they killed Michael and they killed Prince. And I'm gonna start doing a lot of videos about the celebrities that I know were allegedly sacrificed, of course. You know, the signs are there. They're showing us more and more each day. They're actually getting more and more open with it, you know? And they want to make it off to us like Lil Nas X is doing this stuff for publicity, when in all actuality, he's a puppet. Someone told him to do that. You know what I mean? He didn't wake up one day and say he wanted to do a video dancing with the devil, literally. You get what I'm saying? Someone ritualistic set that video up like that. That video, the song had nothing to do with what the video was. You get what I'm saying? So, you know that was ritualistic, and they want to get to our kids' brains. I mean, me, you, we already know who we are as people. You know what I mean? But for them to constantly keep attacking our children is what bothers me the most, because our children does not deserve that. We live now in a generation, in a world where kids aren't blind to nothing. They see everything. I don't even allow my daughter to get on TikTok without me monitoring it, because of all the stuff that they allow kids to see as well. Like, kids be on that too, and then you guys just let anybody promote anything. I be seeing like certain people have sex toys and all kind of stuff on there. You know, but these are kids that are looking at this stuff. You get what I'm saying? DMX was also woke. He was awakening. He knew the industry was evil. He knew the price he had to pay in the end, and that's why he probably didn't know that he was gonna die, but he knew that the only way out was to die. I think they all know that by now. When you're in the industry, the only way out is death. You could never just leave happy or separate with your money, none of that. And DMX had a lot of problems with his labels as well, and people stealing money from him and things like that. But the thing was about DMX was he wasn't about money. You couldn't buy him. And that's why I think they had a problem with that, because they couldn't bribe him with money to keep him from talking. I think it was a talk show he was on, and he said it. You know, all of it is shackles to us as people. The industry, you know, jail, you know, how we have to live every day, how we have to do all of these things just to live, when housing should be free, food should be free, all of those things should be given, because those are what we need. You get what I'm saying? But no, they made it to where now someone owns this and you have to rent. Now someone owns this, you have to buy. You get what I'm saying? Everything is set up in a way for us to fail, whether we know it or not. And DMX knew that. And he talked a lot. He said a lot of things on this talk show that he should have not said. And they say that they don't come right away, but they're going to come and get you when you saying stuff that you're not supposed to say. Prince did it. Michael did it. Michael Jackson, to be exact. We all know the king of pop. And he also was murdered, because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. These people have a lot of money. There's no way they're overdosing on these drugs. You get what I'm saying? And the rabbit holes go so deep. I could, you know, rant all day about it in all actuality, but I just really wanted to come on here and stress that and tell you guys that most of my videos are going to be like this now. Most of them I will be talking, but I'm going to also try to talk and throw pictures in so you guys can see a few things about what I'm talking about as well. But yeah, I just wanted to stress the whole DMX situation, because it was just so sudden how it happened. place, time, everything. You know, they set it all up. So he's up out of here now. We don't have DMX no more. It's just sad, you know. I just know more celebrities are going to die. So protect your energy. Don't give your energy to these celebrities at all, because one day they're here and the next day they may be gone. When they want to fight their labels, any of that. Like what I think NBA YoungBoy right now is in jail. But about 4 or 5 months ago, he was trying to fight his label for his masters. It's just crazy how everything, it goes in a circle. You know, you watch all the old documentaries of black artists getting into the music industry and being played out of their money, and as soon as they want to get their masters back, something happened, you know what I mean? Or they have to settle for something they really don't want to do. But in the end, you're going to always be a puppet and have to listen to somebody in that industry, because somebody is running all of that. And you came in on something. You get what I'm saying? That song Laugh Now, Cry Later. Drake know what he was talking about, because at the end of the day, they be laughing and then they be crying when they can't get away. You know what I mean? Imagine someone telling you you have to sacrifice your mother now because they gave you all these millions of dollars up front and you never even knew you had to do anything like this. You know what I mean? You have to know that it's not just only sacrificing people, you can sacrifice yourself. They do all kinds of rituals and it gets deeper and deeper than the surface. But I just really wanted to stress DMX the most because how it happened, it was so sudden and so obvious. April 9th, flip the 9, you get the 6, of course. You know what I mean? And not only that, you know, he died at 50. You know, it's just everything about it just seems fishy to me. So I just had to get on here and tell you guys what I think about it. The family are paid too. You can't trust them. They, you know, some of them, most of them be paid. You know what I mean? And they're also in the industry as well. So you can't really take information from anybody. I go off my instinct, and my instinct is telling me that the guy was definitely sacrificed. He did not overdose. He didn't overdo it on the drugs. And everybody know DMX been on drugs. He said somebody laced his blunt at 12 years old and he been on crack cocaine since. So everyone knew that DMX was on drugs. The problem is who gave him some drugs that got him to die. You know what I mean? So it's just bad because they can use anybody against you. Also, you know, money talks, bullshit walks. A motherfucker come in and they, sorry, excuse my language, but a person comes in and, you know, they got money and they tell you give him this or do this. They'll do it in a heartbeat because money talks in all actuality, and especially when they know they can get away with it. The PTB, the powers that be, them are the people that's in charge of that industry and that wickedness. They know for a fact how, when, and how to get away with all that stuff that they be doing. You know, I believe the FBI be in on it, all of that, because at the end of the day, there's no limit, and when it comes to this stuff is wicked, and they'll do whatever. If you ain't doing what they want you to do, they're gonna get you out of here. He was supposed to be going on tour, but I have a pretty good feeling they knew he was not gonna make it to that tour. You know what I mean? He got merch out. I'm sure that didn't sold out because now he passed away. And what these artists fail to realize is they don't even need a label. If you build your own fan base, you got your own producer, your own studio, you don't need no label. The label needs you. And when they don't need you no more, they get you up out of here, because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Once you become famous, you're worth more dead than alive. Imagine someone come up like, oh my god, I have a let's say Aaliyah. You know, Aaliyah passed away, also a sacrifice, but Aaliyah, like, I have Aaliyah's brush. You would buy it just because it's Aaliyah brush. You get what I'm saying? Because of the person she was, the impact she has. And that's another reason why they control these artists. Because once you are that big, you are an influencer. And you can change people's judgment, thoughts, feelings, all the things. Because it really be people out here that does worship. You get what I'm saying? That worship celebrities. So, yeah. R.I.P DMX. My condolences goes out to his family, his friends, and it's sad, man. I'm just really tired of seeing it. When I see it, I just get off Instagram, you know, just take a break from the internet because it just makes me like, so like, man, now all these people are going to be mourning and hurting over this, bringing their vibration down, letting evil entities be able to come in and feed off of them. You get what I'm saying? When they shouldn't have to do that. But that's what this world is about, bringing us down. You cut the news on now. All negativity, things to make you scared, frighten you, bring your frequency down, all those things. So as people, we have to just pray, love ourselves, and protect our energy. That's all we can do now. That's why I give Instagram a break, all that stuff when people pass away, because you can literally feel the energy on your timeline, and I don't like that feeling. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm definitely gonna come back with more content. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, eat your vegetables, and have a good day. Bye.